game. You have Solstice in heaven. Here. Okay. Finger crossed. Please don't be vertical. I don't know how to place it in the sky. It's not vertical! What do you mean? Michael, are you sure it's your game? I'm confused. How is it a Michael game if it's not vertical? Okay. Okay. What a surprise. Not this time. Where's the real Michael? Oh no, this one is not Michael. It's Mikael. The one with the E before the A. Okay, I have a question for you, Michael, though. Why the game is not playable in the browser? Because if you make a game playable in the browser, you get way more people playing it. Which was unfortunately a problem for Isk, for his gem game. Because it got a reduction on the score. Because few people rated the game. I wasn't sure. It's pretty easy, actually. I did it just casually for my game for the gem. Ah, that was a pre-title screen for the language. Interesting. Ah, okay. I like how it appears. Usually I set the default to English, and if someone wants to change it, they go into the option, but maybe a setting here for the language is even better. And I like the relaxing music. Usually, I remember there was like pixel music in your games. Here is more orchestral one. Thanks to the localization plugin. Which one do you use? Because I use another one where you place an option extra in the menu, which is way less apparent. It's hidden in the option menu, even if it should be better here. Well, I could add it in the main menu, but not in the boot app. Finding music was hard. Finding music alone was hard. I actually am saving a... Oh, hi Mango. Sorry, I didn't see you there before. I usually started saving music from when I made the Respawn Banter. Now I have a good folder with every free music free to use I downloaded with the credits in each folder. Because every time I make a game, and it seems like I'm making a lot of them, I can check in the folder and find the right music. Okay. DK Tools. Oh wait. It's familiar. I also use DK Tools, but for something else, maybe. I forgot for what. Ah, yeah, the controls. But DK Tools, it's paid, right? You need to get a license for it. It's also the main reason because I don't use balloons for the game. What? Why don't you use balloons for the game? Sorry? Okay. Anyways, I will start the game. I will say something though. That's what I usually do. From what I understood, this is a very story-based game. But unfortunately, it's the look that helps the player understand what sort of game it is. For example, if you see a image with a lot of anime girls, you think, okay, it's a visual novel or a gacha. If you see someone with more crude graphics, it's probably a horror game. But if someone sees those graphics, they won't think it's a story-driven game. They mostly think it's a puzzle game. Usually it does have this sort of graphic. So even if you're using your style, Unfortunately, I have to say that doesn't seem like a story-driven game from the art style, unfortunately. But for now, let's start. Now everything will explode. Oh no! Oh, okay. I love this. I love the start. I love the start. The starting the game is not a simple task, because there are many factors in play. First, the player needs to gradually get introduced to the world of the game. Second, the player doesn't know anything. They need to get context. But developers can use this to make some sort of mysterious start to gradually invest the player in the game. So I'm liking this start. It's a computer with an image of the character, but it's kinda placeholder. I want to make an animated intro somehow. Oh, you mean this one? How do you make an animated intro? Since I suppose you're showing a battle, right, in the engine they are using. You're a knight from a faraway land. Find yourself in this crazy place without losing your head. Okay. Oh wait, that was not a battle, okay. I don't have a menu and I suppose I need to go here. Greetings, knight, you must continue across those lands to find yourself. Thanks, I suppose. Yourself find two lands? I don't get it. Yourself find two lands, those across continue must... I'm sorry, I don't get it. It's reversed. Ah, okay, that's right, you still find two lands, those across continue must... Okay, I got very confused here. Knights, greetings. That was a weird interaction. Oh, may my soul be damned. My corporeal shell has reached this place. Is inner searching just an illusion or my redemption? I won't return to you, for the spirit is now free. Battle time! Yeah! The RPG Maker music! I love it! A lot of people is giving crap to RPG Maker music, but that's not the problem. The main problem in RPG Maker music is they don't fit any scene. They don't fit anywhere, but they are pretty cool in their own. Maybe only the battle teams can fit somewhere, but they are pretty good. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's Nerg. How it's going? Hi, nice to see you there. We're playing the Michael game. And now we have stream avatars below. You can see Zoro already has his Parachin character. And I have myself too. There's also Blowbert hidden somewhere if you want a gacha. It's a redeemable reward. Okay, let's see the command. I feel like a twomp. 1 HP. I'm pretty weak. He's twice as strong as me. Oh yeah, let's go for the gacha for Michael for now. And you got Therese. Ooh, there is a Therese. Am I right, huh? Come on, Therese is Therese. There is a problem with that, maybe. Ugh. I hope he just have 3 HP. Raid. Shadow Legend or the one from RPG Maker? Ugh. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. You lost. It's not that you lost, you won in reverse. Thanks, and now I feel better about myself. There is a problem in this gacha. Bad design, I'm sorry. Samir, I have a feeling that I've done some balancing. Not exactly balanced, huh? Just a bit, Winter. Come on, I'm still at the beginning. Definitely not the kind of jokes I wanted to include in our game. Okay, I like how I really like the touch of the person who talks has a different color in the character box. It's a very, very useful touch because this is usually a big problem in visual novels. This is not really a visual novel. Can be considered a visual novel, kinda, but not really. Not really a standard one. The main problem is sometimes if you don't remember the names and you don't show which character is talking, people will just get lost. They don't know who is talking to who, and they lose the flow of the discussion. Here though, the simple touch helps a lot. What doesn't really help a lot is, what the hell is this doing? What the hell is this doing exactly? It's not looking good at all. I'm sorry, Michael. DC is looking awful. I'm sorry, Michael. The rest is pretty cute, but not DC. I get that making auto tiles is hard, but you could have done a still image and maybe some events on top of the water with a simple wave that changes instead of an auto tile. An animated auto tile, which is even harder. I didn't know how to make a good sea. Well, as you see, it's not. Well, I neither know how to make auto tiles, but you could have tried other solutions. For example, yeah, making a flat sea without animation, without waves, but with some events there and there with a simple wave animation in some places. Okay, we got a bad translated joke for Nerg. Okay. Original hand. Wait. Handkerchief, right? Yeah, handkerchief. Handkerchief. Original handkerchief, it's called. An elephant asks, worried, to his mom. Mommy, is it true that I have a very long... the elephant knows, I'm sorry. Trunk. A very... Proboscid also works. Mom, is it true that I have a very long proboscid? No, little one. But now, go clean your nose. Okay. No, little one, you don't have a big proboscid, but now, go clean your nose. The tablecloth is in the second drawer. That's the joke. This is a very stupid joke. They tell, do you have a big nose? No, you don't, but do this thing that you do when you have a big nose. That's so stupid. Also, it got longer than needed because, again, I forgot how to say double shift. I'm really sorry. Yeah, Nerg shouldn't spend mint candies on bad jokes. More on getting blobbered on the gacha, am I right? Eh? Spend your mint candies. You won't regret them. Come on, I'm still at the beginning. Definitely not the kind of jokes I wanted to include in our game. You still have a lot to improve as a game developer. Winter, can I ask why you decided to make this game? What's it about? I love how they are turning their heads. Well, it all started from the brainstorming I did on the very day I came here. I was talking to my parents on the phone and... Oh, that's a pretty good introduction. A nice flash forward to start the game. I spend my mint candies on to do seal stuff. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Yes, Mom, I fixed everything, I'm fine. And you, are you on a break? I can't imagine what your patient is going through. I know you're amazing doctors. You'll save lots of people today. Yes, I think I'll go out for a bit and work on some project on the computer. You know, I can manage on my own. If you have any problems with the system, feel free to call me even though I'm on vacation. You have to go? Okay, bye, Mommy. Say hi to Dad. Have a good day at work. I liked the cutscene because it was dynamic in a way. In a simple way, but it worked. Instead of a simple scene when someone talked. It's always helpful to add something dynamic to the scene, otherwise may seem too still. I need to add more animation in the talking line testament. The talking like testament did with the parachain. What do you mean? The talking like... I don't remember what do you mean. Still, the introduction and the talking around the table was a nice touch. Heavenly Game Jam 6. Team, find your true self. Well, with RPG Maker it's simple. Actually, okay. A serious talk for a moment. If this was an RPG Maker jam like the Indie Game Maker Contest jam, it's actually pretty easy to fit the team in a game randomly. Imagine this. We have a simple RPG, a Project 1, where the protagonist wakes up, oh, I need to defeat the evil lord, and goes on an adventure. And at the end, in front of the evil lord, he says, okay, during this journey, I discovered my true self. That's it, no character development, it just says that. Bam, we have the team in the game. Now we can win the jam, am I right? Some games have a lot of stupid games that try to fit the team in this way. Ah, the mount animation. Yeah, like Bloco. Okay. That would add a pretty nice touch. You're right. Ah, what could I do? Maybe a humorous battle with your true self. Let's make some jokes. What to call the protagonist? Okay, how do we call the protagonist? Oh. We don't have the keyboard controls. I would suggest, even if it's a simple game, to add the keyboard controls. Because it's more intuitive for the player. Also because it's no WASD, it's ABCDE. Who uses a keyboard with ABCDE? How should we call it? You. Ah, wait. So the protagonist. Well, of course, it's... Verino. I like the name Verino. It probably comes from a distortion of truth in Italian. Verino. It's a miniature truth. Verino. Sure, let's go. Yes, it's fine. The name is stupid enough. No! It's decided with care. It makes sense. It has a lore motive. A lore reason for it, okay? Now the antagonist. Bo. Nice name. Well, it's anagram, right? We should put... I don't know why in my mind I thought for a moment Testament. Wait, I got the protagonist. It's evil you, right? Where's the space? Evil you. Oh wait, something less common maybe. Evil Yoda. Don't ask me questions, okay? Evil Yoda it is. Perfect, his name is fantastically stupid just as I like it. How should I call the game? Project 1, this is just perfect. Wait, I have an idea. Project 2! The mysterious Project 2. Let's go. Better start working. Progettone. It's like Project 1, but Progettone. Written in a slightly different way. The ties aren't working. Come on, I can spend the whole week of the gem on this. Come in? But there are bubbles of exclamation here. I would say the reaction of the winter is got a little confused because it felt like he got an idea. Because the sound effect played together with his exclamation point, where it should have been played later. Because I didn't get it was the door. Come in. Unite quest. Oh no. Oh, please come in. It was they're a little transparent when they enter. Mr. Inverno? It's winter! We apologize for the inconvenience, but due to an overbooking issue, one of our clients will have to share accommodation with you. Is that okay? That's not what that's not actually what a serious hotel will do. Because someone paid for their room and they want the full room with the full privacy, am I right? No problem, sure. It will definitely be a different vacation. Okay, at least it's not some suspicious dude. It was a ghost. Oh no! Everything is infested here. I like the zoom animation. Her name is Summer Estate. Ah, okay, so we have Winter, Inverno, and Summer Estate. Which translates to Summer, Summer. Don't worry, she's been our client for a long time and she's a good girl. You get along well. How is a client for a long time in an hotel? Maybe she comes here often. Okay, maybe to meet the family. I don't know. Throw salt! We need to call Stella. We need some exorcism here. Nice to meet you, Summer. Oh, nice to meet you, I'm Winter. I can't move. Why is she getting transparent before going into the door? What's got into her? Is something wrong? Summer is a very introverted girl and she used to be alone. She's very nervous and shaking right now. I recommend you don't go in a room for a while to give her some space. We are really sorry for this issue that we've caused. Alright, I came up with something. Thank you so much. Good night. Sorry again for the trouble. I hope you have a nice week here. Sure, thanks. At least knock. Hey, are you okay? Can I help you? Sorry, could you leave me alone for a moment and take care of my things? I need also to check your things. Sure, leaving you in peace. I'll go out for a bit. Alright, go ahead. If you need anything, call me. There's my business card in the nightstand. It's not a mistake. I wanted to be alone for this vacation and instead... Summer, listen to me. It's all fine, okay? Unexpected things happen in life. It's not the hotel's fault. Just focus on resting, alright? Honestly, I don't think so. Excuse me, but I want to be alone while I still can. The situation is already irritating enough on its own. Don't add to it. Doesn't sound like an introvert, what an introvert would say. I'll be back at 1 in the morning. Good night, Summer. Bye. Let's save. We go maybe to the second day it is. And we did nothing in the game, yo. The conversation, yeah, I realized the conversation is different. She is way less rude this time. Technically, it's the hotel fault. He was just trying to be nice. Hello? Para! Hello, did you sleep well? Hi. Well, at least she greeted, right? Take it easy, Winter. You have done nothing wrong. She's going to be alright. She will recover, I hope. I hope I didn't do anything wrong to her. What exactly? Book a room. Okay, try to work on the project and not thinking about it. I hope she will recover soon. So, since I'm not very good at graphics, I'd like to create everything on one screen to save time and avoid overcomplicating the game since it's just one battle. I don't think that's the right entry for a gem. Your game seems to suck just from the start. You have two dialogues, which one is the opposite of the other one, and one battle that you can't win, even if you fix the battle. Doesn't sound like a fun game. Maybe you can add other mechanics, I don't know. Okay. Oh, also, since we are here, I remind you it's Saturday again, so you could vote for the game for the next Saturday. Poor Winter. Yeah, he's getting ignored very hard, but he's focused on the game jam. He doesn't care. Since you're not very good at graphics, Michael, is it you, Winter? No, actually, you're pretty good with these graphics. I love the characters and the sprites here. You really improved on your custom graphics here. I'm sorry, I meant creating HD graphics and other assets, but you're good with minimal graphics. Hey, sorry, I expressed myself badly. This game is looking very good with all those graphics. Well, except the sea. The sea is the exception, I'm sorry. The rest is looking pretty good. I'd like to create everything on one screen to save time and avoid overcomplicating the game since it's just one battle. Let's see if the movement on a basic map works now. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just two images, but I feel like the circle doesn't have the right art style. The circle is not circle enough, not pixelated enough. Because you can see here the triangle has way bolder edges. Well, not really bold, more like you can see the triangle has very rough stairs, while the circle is a little more rounded. Does it feel like the same art style? Hello world, it works! It works, it's everything else that has problems. Reassure. Wait, I love this quote. I will screenshot it. Ah, god damn! And right before we were screaming, MFV! The combat doesn't work. The intro, the text, I better work on it. And what? Ah, hello, Summer. Hi. Hi. What are you doing playing a Nintendo? Oh wait, it's not my grandma. Wait. She didn't Ah, this is the first map we played. So we are going to build that map after the flash forward. Weird that Summer didn't say, or no one said anything when Summer went on the side, on his side. Whip, work in progress. Work in progress or progress in work. Game over. What a masterpiece. Summer, what are you doing here? Just came in. Did you Crit a ghost earlier by any chance? Ah yeah, it was... Then you admit being a ghost, huh? Are you winning, Winter? You will see many problems of the game inside the game graphics. Oh no. I wanted to apologize for yesterday. All of this is still hard for me to accept. I need to get used to it. I'm sorry, don't worry, you'll get used to it soon, Summer. Earlier I was distracted because today there are quite a few features in my game that just don't want to work. I've been focused on fixing problems all day. Oh, you developed this game? Seems like Pokemon. Oh no. Memory unlocked. When I showed my RPG Maker game at my friends at school, they always said, ah, so it's like Pokemon. You know the urge to strangle someone. Yeah, exactly. It's just a prototype for the Heavenly Gem 6, a project I want to finish this week. Just a prototype? Do you think it's all a game, or are you serious about winning? Well, you can just participate even. I'm not mainly interested in winning, but in making a good game to entertain people. Even though I don't know much about game development, I want to try now that I'm on vacation. That's why he's using RPG Maker, right? Michael, can I ask, which is the canon game engine Winter is using? If there is one. You're crazy, working while you're on vacation. What do you mean? It's a way to relax, making games, if you like doing that. In this world, RPG Maker. Okay, canon, perfect. Maybe that's why I got a random game over. Like this game, it makes sense. Also, I want to add, I personally love making games. I suppose a lot of developers here love to make games themselves. But I realize it's more fun to make a game just for the gist of it. Well, or a short game even. You know, a jam game, a short stupid game, all of the sort. When you start working on a long project, unfortunately you need to work on more steps, on more polishing, more feature, check previous things, do other checks. So I feel like shorter projects are more fun to do and you are more motivated for them. I'm still motivated for my long projects. Respondent later to the upper dam. Hoping for the good of them. But seeing how big they are, it's a little daunting. Just returning to game development, but it's still fun to do. I just feel like I'm doing way less progress. I'm still surprised because I did a complete game, a short game, but which is around 30-40 minutes long. Something is wrong with my world map in 4 days. In nothing. But I still managed to work full time and make a game. Also, the Respawn Banter. I did the entire intro sequence in 1 month. While now I'm struggling to find other ideas for other traps and dialogues. It's like getting into a flow. When you are into a flow with maybe a deadline, you work 10 times more efficiently maybe. Or at least myself. While I'm not with a deadline, I work way slower. For the full version it will be different. This game was meant to be built in 2 weeks. But it was made in 2 months. But well, at least you don't have a deadline for anything, so you can just improve something, polish the rest. I think taking your time is always good, as Miyamoto said, right? Huh? You start and then start to add, improve, and see what good things you have done. I never got actually the need to add something to the game if it was at least something big to the game that extends it. Maybe on the first time I made games because I need something more on the intermediate sections of the game, but that's it. The first thing is realizing the graphics and see the difference between RTP and the graphics you made. Sorry, I'm confused. I now not realize if you're talking about the game or real life. I suppose your game here. Okay, sorry. I'm a little too inside in the game. Then improving. Yeah, it's also nice to see the improvement in the steps while looking back. Preferably on other projects, because if you look back on the same project and you see that the start is way worse than the rest, it's a problem, because you need to redo everything all over again to improve it. That's why also it's important to start with small projects. Working? What do you mean? It's a hobby. I've been developing games professionally for 10 years. If I may, I can say that this field is not a simple hobby. Well, you're lost for not having fun then. Well, actually, working in a group maybe is less fun. Working alone is hard, but funnier. Can we have a variation? Working alone is hard, indeed, but is also funnier. Well, actually, if you work with 2 other people, maximum of 3 other people, maybe you can get still some fun between friends, but when you're working in a big project with a lot of more people, it becomes more requiring, requires more attention and seriousness even. Everyone is working hard alone except you. What sort of crossover is that? Explosion! Hello! We got Lollo. Nice to see. Gacha way awesome. We got today 2 new characters. You can... There's the... there's Cosmos and Blobert. And now almost everyone else in the parachain. And Lollo got... Priscilla! The classic original Priscilla. I came home earlier tonight, so I came to say hello. Oh, thanks! And to Gacha Pool, I see. We are playing Michael's game. Priscilla from Priscilla Adventure. Oh! Everyone wants Priscilla, right? I get Carbo sooner or later. You can even buy her with points, but everything is later expensive. Like every gacha. $10 you can get 3 extra pools. No, I'm kidding. Can I see the code? Sure, I step aside right away. This code seems fine. There must be some careless mistakes. There must be some careless mistake somewhere. Is she also RPG Maker developer? Michael, I need to know. Did she develop professionally 10 years with RPG Maker? Good luck. Wait, you said you develop games professionally. Could you help me out? I'd be really grateful. I live on money, not gratitude. Or visibility. Pay $9.99 to get carbon today. That sounds like a deal. However, if you want to get me some pastries with honey custard from the corner, I might consider helping you, just for tonight. I'll go get them right away. Thanks, Summer. You're very sweet. And it's night. Oh, now I notice the character change sprite with illumination. I actually like a lot this trick of changing every graphic to fit a different hour of the day. Maybe. Wow, those honey custard ones cost a fortune. But they are the one you wanted. They look pretty good. Can I steal one? Don't you dare steal my pastries! That will be my dinner as well as my reward for this work. Well, as long as I get help for the game jam, for sure. Also, what sort of programmer you need to debug a simple mistake where you get a random game over? That can't happen that frequently, right? I admit it happened to me sometimes when I play some party member in my team who died before and remove the others. That would cause a game over, but that's it. Yeah, okay, you're as sweet as honey, Summer. Dan, you just made too many beginner's mistakes. Beginner mistake? Which one exactly? Mainly the graphical level here. On a logical level, everything was fine. Well, sorry for not being a graphical guy, you know. May I ask what your job is? I'm a hacker. I protect the computer system of the hospital where my parents work, and other companies when needed. So you really don't know much about programming graphics. What do you mean programming graphics? Okay, I know that in some engine you can program graphics. It's weird. For example, you can like program a square that extends for some pixels, then place on top of it some other pixels to create a form. I don't know if that's what they're referring to, though. Yeah, did I will show you what I did tonight? Project 2! Here we have it! The big, great, and incredible sequel of the beloved Project 1. Let's go. It's the same. No, wait, now the circle has a walking animation. Kinda. It's wobbling a little. Programming graphics. Yes, I can fix this with making graphics. Work in progress was better. Okay, I know this is filler text, but let's read it, why not? Lorem ipsum dolors, because I always wanted to read this, because I never do. Lorem ipsum dolors itamet, consectetur adipissing elite, pro in vestibulum odio id vivera labortis, mauris portitor arcu nec libero iacuris, vitae consectetur libero lasinia. Thanks. Incredible. The same phrase to be added to the enemy. Everything is a placeholder, huh? But we got Verino, the protagonist, against evil Yoda. Easy. You summon Astaroth. That's how you beat the game. Guess who won? I did. Just did. Kidding. It's you. End of the game. You really did a fantastic job, Sam. It's clear you're a professional. No, that was a pretty simple. Well, it's if it's built from scratch, it's impressive. If it's RPG Maker, it's another story. Who had 2 thumbs and won? I do! Did I say something wrong? This isn't a joke, it's the truth. Nothing, never mind. It's my problem. Although you should stop joking and be more serious. Listen, do you want to become a game developer? I'm unlikely to make any more games after this, but I wanted to make at least one in my life. I see. Why do you develop games? For work, right? It's a long story. I can tell you that the company I work for is Easter Egg. Nice name. And my father is the owner. I've been working there for 10 years now. Ah, you are recommended, huh? I know them. They are really famous. I used to play something from your company when I was little. I can't remember the names now. Good, I'm going to bed. Good night. Thanks for the pastries. I'm going out. I'll be back in 2 hours. Good night, Summer. Thanks to you. It's night. What is doing outside for 2 hours? Mr. Winter is sus. Then we got up, worked a little bit, made a mess of the bananas. I got you a pizza to thank me. We went to the beach together, took a swim in the sea, and here we are with you making fun of me. Oh no, we got fan service. They are in the underwear. Oh no, Michael. Michael, you're getting crazy with the fan service here. You got the characters in underwear. I can show this on stream, Michael. Never mind. Got it, thank you very much. You're welcome. I wonder how the final game will turn out. One looks up, the other one down. I've noticed you've been down since we are here. What's going on? Lately my head keeps hurting from all the thinking. I have so many doubts. Tell me about them. I'm here. Don't worry, I'll solve them on my own. Please, Summer, having too many thoughts can harm you. Especially if they don't represent reality. Don't make the same mistake I did. Open up a bit. We are all humans with our own problems. No, I didn't change the costumes, even if technically I should do. Well, not that it's very noticeable, you know. I will try. Summer, doubts limit us, making us sad. If you learn to choose the happy thoughts and remove the sad ones, you live much better, trust me. If you want to talk to me, I'm here. Take as much time as you want. Oh, we got some philosophical talking here. One thing I would have liked to have the bubble, the text bubbles, or no, the emotional bubbles on top of the characters. That one custom too, because I don't think it's fitting with the style of the game, having a exclamation point, particularly, which is a higher definition one, we can say. I don't think it will take much time. I always wanted to be an illustrator, to earn a living by drawing. That's how I wanted my life to be. I admired my middle school art teacher. You should have seen her horror dolls. Ah, the art teacher was a horror game artist. The expressions, the style, the houses she drew, the passion she had. However, being the daughter of the CEO of Easter Egg, I was expected to join the company as soon as possible. Plus my parents are overprotective and demanding. They only left me learn about their work. So after school, instead of illustrating, I had to create graphic assets and code for a living, which I didn't care. I'm sorry to hear about that, Summer. I mean it. My parents are doctors, but they're rarely home. I had to grow up fast and on my own. But I don't want to talk about that now. I know what it's like to have issues with your parents and to blame the world. But in the end, the fault was all mine. Find out that Freddy's teacher. I made a mistake with anti-aliasing and I didn't thought it was noticeable. Oh wait, which mistake? I had to make asset, so now I make asset for this game jam. That's convenient. I wanted to say something, but I forgot. What was it? I will remember later, maybe. You don't like developing games? Have you ever played anything? I really like the old games from the company. They were simple, intuitive and creative. They left you with something. Maybe should be they leave you with something? Now all the games are mainstream. They don't have a heart, even the ones from our company that I had to work on. Ooh, that's dissing! I approve, Michael. Long live the indie games! This vacation week was my chance to disconnect. Michael Primo reference! Let me reformulate. This vacation week was my chance to disconnect. Now solve this binary operation. And feel good, but then they made me live with you, and I saw you creating something original. Summer, we can get to know each other better and create something beautiful together. A game that's different and fun. Why not? I wanted to make her try to make something for herself, but I didn't manage to do it properly. She needed 1 or 2 scenes with her trying to draw making something. Yeah, from what I understood, she just fixed some graphics in the game, didn't really create something. Maybe though she will create something later, I don't know. We can make people happy with our work, our game. That's what I wanted to do with my drawings. If I could do that with this project. Thank you, Summer. I have a feeling something beautiful will be born with our work. You're welcome. Ah, now they are working together. Luckily, Summer had a computer on her own. Honestly, I found many issues with the plot and characters when I played a few days ago. I'll write my thoughts on Discord. The game is cool, but needs some tweaks here and there. Okay, okay, thanks for pointing it out, Lolo, because I'm surely not really an expert on understanding the story, understanding the main problems in the plot line. For now, to me, it seems a pretty simple story, which is pretty cute on its own. And the character have a personality. Well, I don't really get the Winter personality, but Summer has some sort of personality, but feels a little lost after the second day, maybe, because she softened up. Which, with some sort of... Sorry for the parallelism, but it's some sort of... It's something that happens sometimes with the tsundere characters. Which is also kind of similar to her, because she starts very upset with the protagonist, or somewhat evasive, or lightly rude, and then she opens up, she softens up, like a tsundere. The main problem with this sort of character though is, what do you do with a tsundere after it's not tsune anymore? What do you get? Nothing! It's not the character anymore. That's why it's hard to write a tsundere character after they stop being annoying. Or that's why many anime just don't let her become soft. A lot of anime just keep the tsundere forever, which is not how the character works. Sorry for my off topic. Ah, okay, for something happening later. Okay, we see. And we got a gacha pool for Testament. Let's go. It's a Fenner. Oh, the character from Artisio, which didn't appear in the demo, which is rare. I wonder if even Blobert will be rare. Sorry for the joke. The half of the project is done. We can add new graphics, some polish, and then test it thoroughly. We can do it in 4 days. In Polish? Adds here parachain joke. Robert will be a well done rarity. She will. Robert is raw. Even Donkey Kong is rare. Wow, I like those jokes. Wait a minute, shouldn't we add more content? We can just leave it with the one battle. Why not? It's a jam. Yes, indeed. Winter, this is a game jam. You have to make a game that works and looks good with only 4 days left. Unfortunately, that's a problem I saw in a lot of game jams. Game jams are for making a game in the few time possible. So, what you should theoretically do is make a game prototype with main mechanics that work and a solid gameplay idea at least that is intriguing in a way. What actually happens is games with very cool graphics and no gameplay, everyone plays them, they get a high rating and they probably usually win. I'm talking to you, stupid vampire demon lord thing game from the Gem of the Resurrection, okay? I'm talking to you. Sorry, another personal problem I have. The game with very cool graphics but like no gameplay. They put something, that one, yeah. I hate that game, got a very high score but it was like nothing. Go around, press buttons, cool graphics or cool drawings, yeah, but a story which is also pretty basic. And that's it, come on. I only see the screenshot, that's a great game. I don't get the quote, unfortunately. But if it's too short... Winter, do you realize how many participants there could be? And how many games people have to try? Even if your game lasted 20 minutes, it's already a lot of people. It's a lot if people give it 3 minutes of their attention. Maybe 5 if the game is intuitive and works well. I don't really agree because if you make a short game, I don't know, you don't really show that your game mechanic or your game has a lot of depth. If you make a game of 3 minutes, people can play it and say, okay, that's cute, but that's it. If you make a longer game, it's more probable that people will not play it for the entirety, but at least you can show that your game can have depth. And that's usually what happens. You can show that as a developer you can find a nice game design, or you can make a good design to a game that isn't a simple mini game. Or at least you do a very good mini game, it depends. I was thinking the Indie Game Maker contest yesterday. I usually think about it also too. Like I was talking about I feel rejuvenated like yesterday. Oh, no problem, an actual game with good graphics and gameplay won the contest. Yeah, at least we got saved. We got saved we got saved from the hatred. Thanks, lol. People have a lot of many school of thoughts about it. Someone wants to leave people more, someone wants to make a full game. Well, why not both? Why not make both? A really unbalanced game, but it was okay at least. At least it was a game with a good graphical appeal and an interesting gameplay. And it was very, very long. Okay. But the game barely lasts a minute. That's better. If you listen to me, we'll work on a better intro and not add more battles. No, we need a new fight. I stand on my idea. You need to at least show your game can have depth. You can show depth with one RPG battle where you spam the basic attack. Okay, I don't think having 2 battles where you spam the basic attack will improve much, but it's still a step in the right direction, right? Here. No, sorry, the game has to have those battles, even if just as a tutorial. A tutorial for what? Press the space button to win! The what? Tutorial for what? Exactly. I will call this enemy Bah, nice name. No, I will call it it's of course Bold Mario. Don't ask. Do as you like, I warned you. Let's improve the polish of the game with a better ending, not another battle. Another battle! No, this time we could add another ending. We can have an improved ending this time. So the player can at least... I think having an extra ending instead of another fight this time could help. I wonder if it's better a good intro or a good ending. I don't know exactly, unfortunately. It's best to have both of them, but I still want some gameplay. But at least we can add an ending. A robot should not be free. Even $3 or $6. Well, at least having it free helps getting some downloads. I was now checking the popular RPG Maker games, and Ouroboros is still in the hundreds of the positioning. So I think having... well, that's another story, but I think it's some sort of investment not to sell the game if it's a small game. It depends. It's some sort of investment. You don't make people pay for the game, but you get in change some extra visibility. I thought about putting it on Steam for free. That's a good idea, Michael. Sorry, Lollo. I thought about it myself for having extra visibility. I didn't get the idea of for which game to do it with. The only option I found was Invalidate, but it needs a lot more fixing because should be at least bearable to play. Should be at least bearable to play, yeah. I'm focusing on 50. Okay, that's actually positive because when this way you can have something, you can go pretty close to the publication and start about I don't know, thinking about the release. Even if, Lollo, the Steam page, you need a Steam page or you won't get any wishlist, okay, Lollo? I told you 2 months ago. So, doesn't matter if you finish the game if no one has it in the wishlist, okay? Okay, let's add the improved ending. Alright, but we need to add the gameplay. You could add a more humorous and engaging story. I'm trying to meet you halfway. Let's see now if the balancing is fixed. The changes discussed earlier will be implemented tomorrow. Project 2! Let's go with the music! Ta ta ra ta 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 ta. A new game it is! Find yourself. That's the cheapest story I saw for a game jam. That's so stupid. But we have good graphics. I love them. Getting night, you must continue across those lands to find yourself. And on the opposite. Para-pa-pa-para-pa. Dancedorf. Good dancing, thanks. I saw it, I said it to myself, never mind. I know, I need to take marketing really seriously. You could also, I don't know, save some money to pay someone, but it's very expensive, so I don't think it's the right idea. So, it's hard, I know, I wanna cry. I don't know, I feel I might do bad progress on the game and bad marketing if I split my time on the two things. Then you have to delay the release, then. Feels like the only option, if you don't want to pay a hefty amount of money to get some marketing. You have the contacts, ooh, okay, that changes a lot. I'm planning on releasing in 2026. That's very far away, but I think it's reasonable. I plan to release mine at the end of 2025, but Pandorf, the artist, is taking 1 year to make a character, so I don't know at this point. I need to press her again, unfortunately. Oh my soul be damned, my corporeal shell has... This is the improved ending. My corporeal shell has reached this place. Is inner searching just an illusion or my redemption? I won't return to you, for the spirit is now free. Whatever you say. Evil Yoda, you must die! Right, I'm fine. Evil Yoda must fall! One more. Dead. You won! And those are the credits. Wait! I recognize this music. It's another RPG Maker based music, or? I heard it in an RPG Maker game though. I don't remember where I heard it though. It's a reference. Ah! From where? From where? It's very familiar. 2K RTP music. I don't think so, maybe. It's very familiar, come on, where is it from? It's your choice, you're right! You're right! Now I remember, thanks. Ah, it's Labyrinth from 2K. Ah, really? I didn't know it. I remember it from your choice. You found yourself! You felt rejuvenated! Game for the Heavenly Game Jam 6 by the Solstice team. Ah, nice name. Winter, Inverno and Summer Estate. Thanks for playing. They found each other for the name, right? Great, but now it's becoming too easy. We need to come up with some abilities. Yeah, that's the gameplay the game was lacking of, I told you before. Sure, okay, let's finish everything tomorrow, okay? I'm going out for a bit. See you later, Sam. She's Sam with subtraction then. Can I ask why you always came back late? I'm gonna rob some banks. There are often events and parties on vacation. In the absence of those, there are the bars. You're a partier. Don't even drag me behind that fake fun, please. Parties are a great way to have fun and unwind. One day, I will show you a few. Forget it, I don't want to drink and do other foolish things. All that does is ruin you. I understand, it's no big deal. Going out makes me feel lighter. Sometimes it just helps to clear my thoughts. Don't worry about me, we'll take care of it tomorrow. Is that okay, Summer? See you later. Oh, she's getting cold. It's becoming fall. Why do we have a character now? Day 4. He actually had drunk dinner. Oh no. Little suggestion, Michael. I could hear the sound of the space before the day. Before centering it. I would suggest to just have a wait and then have a skip. There is a simple command which is probably the vertical line and the major sign that skips you until a checkpoint you choose. In that way, it doesn't play the sound of nothing before day. Everything should be working now. We spent less time than expected. If you listen to me more... We are doing well. You should tidy up the graphics a bit. In some places it's inconsistent, like the overly detailed background. And I'm not sure if it's worth making a game about knights. We come this far. Besides, the graphics are good as they are. Don't you like my work? No, Summer. It's just that the game seems mainstream. How is a game looking mainstream? I'm not convinced this is the right direction. Winter, you're making an RPG. If it's not medieval, what could it be? Well, modern. Dinosaurs. In one way or another, they're all fantasy. Also, this type of game can be humorous. I see, but do games all have to be like that? Can we try to do something different for once? I should make... Hear the jingle and then the text? No, I was saying that you can hear the jingle of the text while there is no text, because it's typing the empty space. And that felt a little weird. The important thing is that it works. Makes sense. We need to be professional and win. We don't have time for this. Knights are originally fused well. Everything is originally fused well. But yeah, you're not using it well though. You're making just a project 2. That's literally the name of the game. Let's try the game. Yay, let's play again. Project 2, let's go. Find yourself, it's the same. Now it's a secondary village exploration. Knight, do you think it's appropriate to enter other people's home? As if you were looking for yourself, I say. Rejuvenated! Here, we got the team of the gem in the game now. I got an axe in my hand. If you don't leave right now, my hand might just accidentally let go. And I can't guarantee where it'll land. It's a get. We have gameplay finally. Finally gameplay. Raid. Double zero attack. Half enemy damage. 2 damage. Cancel status. I should double my damage, right? My attack, sorry. Which is even better, right? What's that? Ah, half damage. Well, we are even then. So we have the same moves of the enemy then. I see. Pa, 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 da, da, doo. The enemy is spamming that move. Let's see how much damage. Yeah, Bold Mario is dead. Wait, this village doesn't say... Oh wait, the enemy did become a village. Oh, was in top of it. Hey Knight, have a taste of those noodles. Then it can help you find your true self. Yeah. I know. Okay, let's double everything. I suppose I can also lose. Can count. I will go full damage, sure. I should have removed this status actually. Let's try. Ouch, that hurts. Ah, he's dead, okay, easy. After arduous deeds and battles with not so nice people, you've proven your courage and can now make spirited jokes. Came for the gem, wee! Thanks for playing. I'm going to bed. Good night, Winter. Hey, Sam. Summer. You're doing so much for me. I got an idea. I'd like to go see the sea this evening. It has its own way of calming you down and making peace with yourself. What did you say? What do you say? Will you come with me? What? No, I have to sleep early. And then go to a stupid party? I thought about what you said yesterday. You're right, it's not ideal to go out too much. But neither it's ideal to stay home all the time. Yeah, just find the balance. I'd like to collect some good memories before going back to work for another year. Would be nice to be on the beach at night, but I need to wake up early. If I don't sleep by 11, I can be productive. Summer, we don't always have to work. We're in a beautiful place. It's a shame not to see it fully. Yeah, didn't Summer say we shouldn't work on vacation? She's not really working, but still. Well, of course, if she doesn't like to go on parties, makes a lot of sense. Just feels weird the strict rule of going to sleep before 11 even on vacation. Can we take a little break, some time for us? Only 20 minutes, then I will go to bed, and you can come home with me afterward, so we wake up earlier. Alright. I really like biographical films. You can learn a lot from a person's life. I agree, but I prefer comedy films. I can tell. From the game you're creating, it looks like you want to make people laugh. Well, the point is, actually, the game is... Personally, the game is not fun. It's more like... wants to feel queer here. Let's say it's more like a Earthbound fun game more than the rest. A bad Earthbound fun game, I would add. Yeah. It's strange though. When it comes to this, you seem sad. Well, making people laugh and feel good is something I want to do. And you think you are not able to? Hey Sam, do you know how to cook? No, I always had people cooking for me in my life, so they made sure I followed my diet. While on vacation I can finally eat sweet, pizza and whatever comes to mind. Okay, personal opinion, cooking, the main skill needed for cooking is memory. Personal opinion, controversial maybe, but cooking is just memorizing. If you give me a recipe, I can cook everything, but except, okay, if you need to extract the, cut some precise fish for example, or some very complex work that needs a lot of experience, but apart from that, you just need a recipe, right? And the food, of course. I can say she wants to work at the game, but the interest, as said before, is not explained. In English the phrase is bad. Yeah, unfortunately there is some meaning that can be lost in the translation. By mistake even. Or you can lose some jokes. What if I taught you to cook? It's a very useful skill. How much would you charge me? Sam, not everything in life has a price. You also need to value your time over money. Teaching you to cook would make me happy. Alright, but I don't want to spend too much time on it because I have to work afterward. Just something simple that you want to learn to cook, and I will teach you. Pasta fruit. How the hell do you cook a fruit? Well, I would say in life, it's essential to make pasta, right? If you are home and you don't have anything to eat, you can't even cook, or you don't have memorized any recipe and you don't want to take the time to cook, you can just make some pasta. Here. Pasta is the answer all the time. Fruit salad. Okay. Then it's different. A simple dish, but very good. Has a lot of carbohydrates. Be careful when thinking about making more than one plate of pasta a week. More than one... Oh no. Sometimes I eat like 3 times pasta a week. Usually 1.5. I don't know. Tomorrow I will teach you how to cook then. Sounds like a good idea. I don't know when I'll be able to cook at home, but that's fine. Thanks. When you will leave home. Winter, what's your favorite book genre? Oh yes, the 2 book genres. Okay, I don't have a favorite book genre. I am personally not a big fan of both of them, but maybe I would prefer horror because there's some mystery involved and feels more exciting, so I will go with horror. Pasta is versatile and easy to cook, unless you are not Italian and you overcook it and the taste is very bad, and you split in half the pasta. No, you don't do that, ever, never. And please don't put ketchup in the pasta. Really? I thought comedies. Well, it was not an option. Also, for a moment, it became green. To remain in the horror genre, it's one of the most parodied themes. So, horror parodies? Let's just say that horror itself has its own appeal. I mean, read non-fiction books. Books that teach you something. I'm glad to hear that. Do you have any other hobbies? There's not much else that entertains me. I listen to a lot of music of different genres. For the rest, I always have something to do. If for fun I have to go out until 2 AM and keep drinking, I'd rather skip it. Not all places are like that, Sam. There are ones where you dance, karaoke, and events where you simply hang out with people and live experience with them. I want to show you all of these when we finish the game. By the way, did you know that the rocks on this beach are what inspired the name of our company? What? Indeed, they look like eggs. Easter eggs. Ah, that's it. Which also refers to the gaming Easter egg, exactly. If that place has been named Snake, would the company be called the Snake Egg? Or the Snake Liar? I don't think so, but maybe. Summer egg? Okay, we get it. Summer, I don't mean to tease you, sorry. I wanted to keep your mind off just the work. Although I appreciated you mentioning it. Covo di serpi egg? Yeah. Anyway, there must be a more serious and disciplined person. No, then be a more serious person. Anyway, it's been 40 minutes. You have to go home right away. One moment, I'm coming. And next day it is. Come on, we are late. The game doesn't make itself. How long are we in? Day 5. Oh, can I ask Michael how long will the game go? Because I don't think I can do more than half an hour. I didn't expect to be this long, honestly. I should have asked, maybe. Hey Sam, I forgot to ask if you enjoyed cooking. Yeah, a lot. You can be very creative with food. Well done, in the future you have the chance to improve and make yourself and others happy with food. I won't be able to keep working under the family business. But where can I go? I only know how to do this. Day 5 the longest. And this is the 5, right? How much time do you think I have? I'm like midway in the game. It's fine split. Okay, okay, we can continue another time then, because I would gladly continue for 30 minutes, but I think we need to interrupt the game near the end. And also we need to rush, so we can talk more about game development. But I like how this game lets also you think or discuss even about game development. So I don't really want to miss it. Maybe we can do it next Saturday before playing... No, wait. It takes more time. We can find that day for it, actually. I don't know, maybe if the game for the Critipedia is short, we can play this afterwards. Okay, for sure. We will continue it next time. I don't know where, but we will find time for it. So, now, before finishing the stream, a reminder to vote. You have 1 minute, because now I will check the results or update the results. Remember, you can vote more than once. Please vote, because we have a tie. Up until now, I like the game. It's pretty... The story is simple, but it's a concept that lets you think about game development, which is interesting. And I like how the story is interrupted by some gameplay of the testing of the game, which makes a lot of sense. Still, I think you don't attract the right public, because maybe this is more a story game, and usually, yeah, it can be considered some sort of visual novel. But the problem is, it's called visual novel. It's a novel with visuals. Here, it has pretty cute minimalist visuals, but that's not really the sort of visual novel players are used to see. I would have preferred, or I would have suggested, maybe for finding a bigger audience. Well, apart from the playable in browser, just not making maps, but just a visual novel section with some characters you find online. On itch.io, I've actually found some free-to-use characters. Let me show. Let's see if I found one. Here. Let me show you. Here, for example, I found those. Those, but of course there can be many others. And for example, I don't have any mail here, but for example, you could have used one of those as summer and found another one in another set that has a similar style. Find a free background, which hopefully is not AI generated. Not this one, at least. And I don't know, take some free resources online and make a game with them, even if those graphics fit very well in the game. If you wanted to try other graphics, I'm not saying you should use other graphics, since you're really improving on your own. It's mainly what I would have done in your place, since I can't even do those simple ones. Well, okay, I can try to draw them like in Validate, but I would have preferred to find the resources online. Not make any map, just a background, 2 backgrounds, one for the beach, and 2 sprites. You don't even need to draw the bellboy, since it just needs some text. Okay, by testament. We are finishing the stream anyways. I want to keep the final opinion to have some filler time for updating the results. Let's see. No one voted. Okay then. it's up for the chat. It's between Zelda and Yooka-Laylee. We have only 1 minute duration. Well, I would make 2. Oh well, too late. 1 minute for voting for the next Saturday. If no one votes, extra rule applies. Mainly, I choose. In the meantime, we can end the stream. I'm fine using other graphics, but for the game I try to do this like this. Yeah, I'm not saying... No, I'm not saying which is the right way for you to do your game. And I was considering other alternatives that could have worked, mainly for finding a bigger public, or I don't know. This is a very complex matter, since the graphic is here and it works. Okay. And thanks a lot for watching. We have another tile. We have another tile. Oh well. Since... I will let Michael decide then, since we played his game. Only for this time though. For now, let's end the stream. Okay, then, thanks a lot for watching. Please stay for the raid. We will continue this game hopefully next week if I find the right spot. We will play Yoka next Saturday. Thanks a lot for coming by. And we see ya whenever it happens.